Hi, good morning. I'm Lara Johnson and I'm here at the fabulous Belfry. So this is the start of Wella Business Network Live. I'm so looking forward to the next 2 days of incredible, motivational and inspirational speakers. I will keep you updated. Here we are, just about to start. Kick off with Wella is going to introduce the whole morning for the Network Live. We'll keep you updated.
Welcome. Thanks to podcasting, clearly. So thanks for fun. It is great to be back here again as your host.
So our first speaker this morning, which we're so excited for, is Priya Lakhani, OBE.
Hi, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for spending the next hour with me. This is the only event where I've actually gone into 2 weeks after my last root tint and got it done yesterday. As an entrepreneur and as a business owner, you know you only feel two feelings at any one time. You feel euphoria and terror, right? You're constantly kind of flicking between those two things.
That was amazing. We've just watched Priya Lakhani speaking about her entrepreneurial journey. What did I get from it? It's so numerous to count, but it's really made me think about how we can bring clients to our salon, particularly on a subscription service. Brilliant. Thank you, Priya.
So the second speaker of the day is Richard Newman, and I'm so looking forward to what he has to say to us.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Wasn't that a fantastic start? I thought Priya was amazing. So thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really delighted to be here with you. Your team listens. They care deeply about what you say and they act on your words. So there's three things I want to share with you. Firstly, I'll be sharing with you the fundamentals of storytelling that almost everybody gets wrong. Secondly, I'm going to share with you the science of storytelling that will show you how you can influence everybody within your teams to do what you'd like them to do. And thirdly, I'm going to give you a scripting system you can use.
We've just finished watching Richard Newman. What a fantastic piece. He really has got us up and energised. Some of the stuff he did, I would have sometimes thought possibly a little cliched, but it wasn't. But it's given me structure. What he's been able to do is now I feel that I can format and plan how I'm going to educate in the future, how I'm going to tell my stories.
So really looking forward to the opening speaker for this afternoon, which is Sam Conniff-Allande.
I was going to be the first author to lose their publishing deal on the day the book came out. I like how much you're enjoying that. I now would like to challenge that rule breaking is no longer the risky way to act, but perhaps the responsible way to act. But one of the few ways to act that will take us to where we need to go. It's about challenging and changing and doing things differently, which is what I've always believed in until a few years ago. It didn't just stay as a belief. It became even more important. Because I think we find ourselves up against outrageous odds.
So, just come out from the motivational afternoon with Sam, and I have to say, he was just brilliant. I think for him it's all about not giving up, being a bit of a rule breaker, and never taking no for an answer. I think that I will take a lot of this, what he said, on board.
What they want is consistency from their client journey. So the consistency, so it shouldn't, your perfect client experience should not depend on who is in that day, what day of the week it is, what time of day your appointment was.
So I really enjoyed this afternoon at Wella Business Network Live. We had a panel from people from Wella, from different salons, who were asked questions by Dom Lahan and then also asked questions by the audience. And it was really interesting to see their take on things and how they've incorporated like deposits into their salons now after experiencing more cancellations since COVID. Also on price increases, which is a tricky topic, especially at the moment with everything going on and the cost of living crisis. So we've really taken a lot from today and we'll definitely be trying to make improvements around the salon.
So our final speaker of today is Sir Steve Redgrave, and I'm so excited for this.
The previous games, 4 or 5 games before that, how many gold medals did Great Britain win? 5 at each one of them. So 5 was acceptable, 1 wasn't. I'm happy for that to be passed around the room. We lost races to boats that we were beating the year before, and that hurt a lot. And so what that motivated us to do is to make sure that we trained and prepared better for the following season. There's a saying in our sport, is what you do during the winter determines how fast you go in the summer. And so we had a really good winter's training, and our junior 16 year, we won everything in our age category, and we were beating crews in the junior category, which were athletes who were 2 years older than us.
So all I can say is I'm utterly blown away to actually see Sir Steve Redgrave come up on stage. I just teared up. It was such an emotional thing to see, you know, a 5 times Olympic champion be there. What I've taken from his story is mainly all about perseverance. He had so many different things thrown at him during his whole career, including illness with colitis and different things, diabetes, all these things that people said to him along his journey, you're not going to be able to carry on because of these situations, and yet he still got out there and persevered. And I just think that was just so incredible. What a story, hugely humbling, and an amazing thing, an amazing guest to have for the Business Network Live. Thank you, Wella.
I have absolutely loved the first day here at Wella Red Business Network Live. We've learned so much from the speakers and meeting other business owners, managers, etc. of salons. I'm at the very beginning of my career in the hairdressing industry, and I really feel like I've learned a lot today and will definitely be taking that back to the salon. We are here for Wella Red Business Network Live 25th anniversary, and we are so excited to celebrate and have a party.
All right.
So, can I ask you to raise a glass to the Business Network Live, to the Red Club, and most importantly to all of us. Cheers.
And we are so excited. We've got some amazing speakers coming up and can't wait to be motivated again.
Yeah, it's been brilliant, not just for the speakers, but just some networking opportunities and catching up with old friends.
Thank you so much for that. What a beautiful welcome. Tuesday morning.
So we're about to go and see Casper Berry, watch his presentation, which I'm really interested to see and how he can relate poker to what we do in our industry.
So if you ever feel lost and you think, like, I don't know what the future holds, don't worry, because the world experts in their field are exactly the same. This thing called uncertainty, it's profound and it's affecting all of us all of the time. Do we hold them or do we fold them? Just think for a moment, you make this decision all the time, every day. Do I invest in this person? Do I invest in this product? Do I invest in this new way of doing things? Or shall I let it pass? Shall I just fight another day? Well, because maybe, if you want to run Microsoft or America, you've got to trust a room with 200 people. And maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30 of them will let you down. Maybe knowingly and deliberately, maybe accidentally, it doesn't really matter, does it, after a while? They're going to let you down. But maybe you get more from the other 170 than if you don't trust anyone at all.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing the next guest speaker, who is Linda Muir. She is amazing at customer service. Her experience has been working with Virgin Atlantic and also the London GB Games. So really looking forward to seeing her.
I remember sitting in my lovely office at Gatwick Airport, working for British Airways, looking out of the window and seeing this and thinking, good Lord, what's that? an airline called Virgin. What a ridiculous name for an airline. That won't last, I thought to myself. How wrong was I? I bet there are jobs in your world that nobody loves doing. But those jobs are so important to the comfort of clients.
Great. The next presentation that we're watching is from Ollie France. I'm looking forward to seeing him because I followed him on Instagram for a while. He goes on expeditions, but it's about how he links everything with expeditions into real life as well.
So this is around 8 AM in the morning, no mountain rescue, no one for miles around, and certainly not a place to slip. I was much more using that growth mindset, the sense that we can always learn, we can always improve, we can learn from others, we don't know it all. All of these things became my mantra as I was planning towards Lake Baikal, and I could see by the end of it that it really paid off. You are all happy, confident people. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
We just finished watching Ollie France. Absolutely fantastic. I'm inspired. I want to go on an expedition now. It was such a great way to finish the event over the 2 days because he really looked at how we explore our own doubts, really, and how we can take what we have already, what we have existing, and make it positive, and to push us forward and to explore our potential.
So we've come to the end of this year's Wella Red Business Network Live, and I think the common thread throughout this year has been all about resilience and perseverance. I felt that a lot of the speakers gave us that information. For me, this event is always my most favourite event in the calendar. I absolutely love it. I take so much from it. Tom?
Yeah, it's just been fun. It's just been really inspirational. I think the key message I got really was just to have confidence in what we do. It was lessons in business, but also throughout all the speakers, lessons in life as well. It's just been wonderful to catch up with old friends and you, and I've just really enjoyed myself.
Always a plus, and always a great party as well.
That did happen.
Thank you, Wella. Thank you so much.
Thank you.